What's up everyone, how's it going? This is Steve as always from Shock Extreme Productions, and I usually don't do these videos, but I'm outside of a going out of business video store called Video Paradise, and we're going to be going in and see what they have. Today's the last day, so they'll probably have some good deals, so let's see what they have inside, and we'll see them. So here's all the shelves in here. It seems like the same price they had the other day, 6 for 15 or 10 for 20, not bad deals at all. And for the most part, everything is cleared out, but the horror section looks like it's still pretty big. This is the whole horror section right here, and you know, I got most of my stuff the other day, but now I'm going to be seeing what other kind of things are in here. And the cool thing about this place, which a lot of video stores that I haven't seen of have, is an NC-17 section, and most of these films are just a lot of shock films and, you know, just bomb fights, New Crack City, backyard wrestling. They got a lot of brain damage films titles in here, but I'm going to scope through everything and see what they have. Yeah, they even have a copy of Flower, Flesh, and Blood in here, but looks like it was taken already, but these things go for a pretty penny online. Shocking to see that in here. And they also have this, which I've never heard of before. It seems like a porno, and that's probably what it is, but they had a different cover in here, which I'm pretty afraid to know what that is. They actually do have a back room in here, which I did go into, but I gotta be honest, I felt really, really dirty going into there, but it's a huge, you know, porn section back there. Alright, just left Video Paradise, and I got a huge stack of stuff to show you guys. The guy behind the counter was really cool. We had a really good conversation, so I'm gonna head back to my place and show you what I got then. Alright, we're back from Video Paradise now. It was a really awesome experience to be able to go into a video store. It's sad to see it close, but I picked up a lot of cool stuff here. I'm going to show you everything here. I got about, in 2 days of going there, I got about 30 things for a really, really cool price. So let's start off here. I got 2 Blu-rays, and the only non-horror title I picked up, just because, you know, the Blu-rays, it was the last day, the Blu-rays were going for about $5 a piece. So I decided, you know, for right now, it's probably going to be the cheapest price I'm going to see it at. I'll probably find it cheaper, but this one is Anchorman 2. I have the first one. I actually haven't seen the second one, but I have it on Blu-ray now, so I might as well check it out. And then I also picked up, and I thought it was weird that they have it in the red case. I don't think they sell these in the red cases, but I've heard a lot of mixed things, but mainly good things about this one. This one's Ouija. I saw the trailer for it in theaters, and I've been interested in checking it out. And then this one, all the DVDs came like this in these weird boxes. So the yeah, they'd have the cover for it like this, but then say if you were gonna rent it, they just give you it like this, and they put it back on the shelf with the out on rental thing. So they basically just cut the box for it. I don't even think you could open it all the way. But that's how they do it at the at Video Studio. And I think I put this the wrong way. Yeah, I did. But anyway, this one is Backwoods. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It has Haley Duff in it, and I heard it's a really interesting Backwoods type of movie. And just for the record, I haven't seen any of these films, so don't expect any reviews right now. This one from the Facebook post I put, I heard a lot of people saying that this one was really good. I've heard other people through YouTube say it was good as well. This one is ATM. It's an IFC midnight release. People said it got under their skin with the fact of, you know, what could happen at ATMs and stuff. So we'll have to look and see. This one I always remember going to video stores, especially Blockbuster, when I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. I'd always skim through the horror section, and I'd always see this one on the counter, and you know, I could never rent it at the time just because my parents wouldn't let me. But you know, good or shit, I saw it on the counter and I was like, you know what, or I saw it on the shelf, I was like, you know what, probably not going to see this again, I'll probably never buy it online, so why not fulfill my childhood days of finally picking this one off the shelf and taking it home with me. But this one is Fear.com. This cover always intrigued me for the most part. And this has been, from videos I've seen, this has been at almost every video rental store that's still out there now. But this is Ghostquake with Danny Trejo and Sean C. Phillips from YouTube, Cool Duders, in this. And I actually heard it was a pretty interesting movie. It does stream on Sci-Fi and Chiller off and on, so I'm definitely interested in checking that one out. And then this one was just obscure. I saw it and I'm like, you know what, the cover looks interesting, I might as well just get it. This one is called Beast of Blood, and yeah, I have no idea what it is. This one is a Sub Rosa release. I don't believe I have this one. I might have it. I know I have the sequel to it, but this one is a Ploney Brothers film. This is The House That Screamed. And, you know, I liked Hellgate, The House That Screamed Part 2. This one I know is 16mm. I think the sequel was shot on video, but it's finally cool to have this on DVD now, and I think it goes for like $20 online. I got a couple full moon titles. This one is Hell Asylum. Yeah, Hell Asylum. Don't know much about it. And then this one is another full moon one called Dead and Rotting. The covers just look cool for it. This one I hear a lot of people talk about. People say, you know, it's disturbing, it's gory, this and that, and I decided, you know, I might as well pick it up, and this one is called Murder Set Pieces. Looks pretty interesting for the most part. This is probably the one I'm going to check out first. This one I just got because the cover just looked obscure, and yeah, I just thought, you know, this is going to be the last time I'm ever going to go in there, so I might as well find everything that's obscure, and who knows, maybe it'll be worth something one day. This one is called Embalmer. Yeah, Embalmer. Don't know anything about it. I think I heard Moods talk about this one, and I hear other people say that it's actually a pretty decent film. This one's called The Ghosts of Edendale. So, if anybody knows what it's about, let me know. This is another one that the cover just intrigued me, the back kind of intrigued me, and this one is called Skew. It looks like a pretty interesting, you know, film, you know, film within a film type of movie. This one, I actually do have this on DVD. This was put out by Brain Damage Films with Necro something, I know that, but this one is called Schizophreniac, the Horror Mangler, and just looking at it now, I do believe that Sub Rosa might have put this one out. It says Cut Through Video on here, but yeah, it does say Cut Through Video, so I've seen parts of this movie. This is absolutely bizarre. This is a really bizarre type film. Another one, the cover just intrigued me, so I decided why not. This one is called The Eighth Plague. It's probably some sort of like a chemical zombie type of movie, I don't know. Alright, this one I see all the time and I never get it, so I decided to finally pick it up. This one is called Midnight Movie. I've heard mixed things for the most part, but yeah, I've seen this cover for years and I decided to finally get it. This one, I have a feeling I keep seeing the cover for this all the time. These covers are pretty common, especially with the clowns. I just saw it on the shelf, I thought I'd get it. This one's called Prank. If anybody's seen it, let me know. And then they had a couple of these, they had a lot of these Fangoria titles, actually. This one I just bought because it said it was hosted by Rob Zombie, and this one is called Fangoria Bloodrive. And I looked at a lot of the prices for these, and most of them are not really worth a lot of things. They had a lot of Masters of Horror DVDs, but I figured I just want to get them in the whole set. But this one is Bloodrive, and I actually did today pick up the sequel to it, Bloodrive 2, with Mistress Julia, whoever that is. Yeah, forgive me if I don't know her, but another Fangoria title to have in the collection. And I got these two just because they looked really interesting. I don't own a lot of Scarecrow movies, and this one is just called Scarecrow. It looks pretty interesting. York York put this out. Maybe it's York Entertainment, whatever, but yeah, I don't own many Scarecrow films. And then this must be the sequel, I want to say, but this one is called Scarecrow Slayer. Another one put out by York. So, alright, and like I showed you, they had that NC-17 section, and I got maybe about 10 stuff from the NC-17 section. So, a lot of you guys that like my shockumentary reviews, you'll be happy. The first one I got is The Worst of Band and Hell on Earth Part 2. Yeah. So, what I think I might do when I go back home for the summer is, like they have the adult rooms at the video store, I might make a section of that, but devoted to a bunch of those shockumentaries. So, maybe I'll do that at one point just to keep them isolated from the rest of my films, who knows. And then the other one I got, this is The Best of Band and Death Faces Volume 2. Yeah, another shockumentary, I guess. But one thing I really like is they have these cool gold, you must be 18 and over to rent this sticker. And I think that's really cool. And then this one I got, this one just looks really, really weird. This one is called The Nerd Herd Round 2. Don't know anything about that. And then this one kind of caught my eye. Just looks absolutely weird, to say the least. This one is called Caught on Tape Volume 3. Just looks like a typical compilation film. And then I got a lot of these ones from Woodhaven Entertainment. This didn't come with the thing, it just came like that. This one is called, what the hell is it? Africa, Blood and Guts. So it must be like a shockumentary with just a bunch of footage from Africa. This one I was looking up Woodhaven Entertainment online, and I saw this one on there, and it was pretty hard to get for the most part. And then I saw it on the shelf maybe like 2 hours after seeing it online, and I'm like, perfect timing, I guess. But this one is called Kwahiri. It looks like a typical African, Asian shockumentary for the most part. And then another one I did see online, this one I actually saw, it was weird how it was set up. It was just kind of like, I saw this, the box sitting on the shelf, and then I saw this, just like that, so I put them back together and made it like this. This one is called Of the Dead. The back looks kind of weird, some of the images. I'm not going to show it just because of content. And then I got this one. It's another one of the Mondo films. This one is called Mondo Magic. And looking into it, they have a lot of these Mondo films. There's Mondo Carne 2, Mondo Magic, Mondo New York, Mondo Africa, I even think. But this one just looks like a bunch of voodoo stuff from Africa. And then I also got Mondo Carne 2. I heard this is kind of like a mediocre sequel to the original Mondo Carne, but don't own any of those films. And then this one I got, this is like one of those before Girls Gone Wild type of videos with just like a bunch of partying, boob flashing, monster trucks, stunts. So like a really dirty version of Jackass, I guess. This one is called Questionable Tendencies. Yeah, I don't know much about it. And the last one I got, this one, Sabrosa actually put this one out, and I mainly got it because of the title, and I think this is actually an actual film instead of like a caught on video compilation type of shock film, I guess. This one is called Inbred Rednecks. Ron, if you're watching this, definitely let me know what this one is about. So yeah, I thought the cover was just hilarious. But yeah, that was everything I got from Video Paradise. You know, awesome store. Sad to see it go. It was in Chandler, Arizona for 25 years, which is really interesting, and to see it close in 2016 is a big accomplishment if you ask me. But thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, definitely subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you guys do. If you want me to do more of these videos, you know, see if I can find some more video stores to do videos at, you know, definitely leave a like and I'll make sure to try and find some stuff along the road. But definitely make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social networks you guys use. And once again, my name is Steve from Shock Extreme Productions, and until next time, see y'all later.